Today I am going to show you 4 delicious hot Thai milk tea drinks. We are going to make use of the espresso machine. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, click that subscribe button below and make sure you also click the notification bell so that you get updated every time I post a new video. What are the 4 different ways of making hot Thai milk tea? I am going to call this differently from the normal terms that are used for hot Thai milk tea. The first one, I'm going to make use of the traditional method, which is just Thai tea plus condensed milk. And I'm going to call it Thai milk tea Bonbon. Very similar to cafe Bonbon, where you put the espresso shot and then just the condensed milk at the bottom. It's that beautiful 2-layer drink. Second one, I'm going to make a Thai milk tea latte. So this time it is going to be more milk than tea, but the tea has to be really strong to make this a delicious treat. Third, it is going to be American version of the Thai milk tea, and in this one I'm going to use cream mixed with milk and sugar syrup to sweeten the drink. So no condensed milk, no evaporated milk. And finally, I am going to make an Italian version of the hot Thai milk tea. Very strong tea plus sugar syrup and top it up with cream. So it's going to be called Thai milk tea con panna, or Thai milk tea with cream. So let's take a look at the ingredients. For the tea, I am going to use cha tramu. You can use red, or you can use gold, or you can use my blend of Thai tea. If you're going to use my blend, then you can use less amount of tea than when you are using this brand. I'm going to use, of course, condensed milk for one of the versions. I'm going to use whipping cream for the Thai milk tea con panna. I'm going to use a combination of whipping cream and also milk for my American version of the Thai milk tea, and of course sugar syrup. For the Thai milk tea bonbon, I am going to suggest that you use a small cup size. If you can, get a taller one so you can see the layers, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my condensed milk at the bottom. So because it's a small cup, I'm going to use only about 2 teaspoons, about 10 ml of my sweetened condensed milk. I need 1 scoop of my Thai tea into the basket because I'm going to make it hot. If you're going to make it cold, then you add a little bit more. So use about 1.5 scoop of your Thai tea. So 1 scoop of Thai tea in my basket, and let's go ahead and pull our Thai tea. First, purge your group. I'm going to put my 2 cups there, and I'm going to pull just a little bit at the beginning to let it bloom. Okay, wait for a bit, let the tea bloom, and you can see that very strong tea coming out there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to just fill this to the top with my Thai tea. And you have 2 deliciously looking hot Thai milk tea bonbon here. Okay, so you will see the condensed milk layer at the bottom and then your Thai tea. If you'd like it to be to the top, you can go ahead and fill it to the top. Okay, so let me just do that. 2 Thai milk tea bonbon here. Now, how do you drink this? What you have to do is to stir, and then you get that beautiful orange color, very typical of Thai tea. And to give this a try, absolutely nothing better than hot Thai milk tea, especially maybe when the weather is very cold. Today it is very hot here, and yet I still think this is amazing. So next we're going to make Thai tea latte. For my Thai tea latte, I'm going to use a 6-ounce cup here, and I'm going to need about 2 shots or 60 ml of my Thai tea in here. Okay? When brewing tea using an espresso machine, the process is the same as if you are pulling your espresso shots, except in this case we are going to release some amount of brewed tea and then stop. let the tea bloom for a bit, and because I'm going to steam my milk, I'm going to let it sit there until I finish steaming my milk. So steam your milk, pull the rest of your brewed tea out of the filter basket, and then pour the milk into your cup. Because this is a latte, feel free to add some latte art into your drink. And this is my Thai milk tea latte using the espresso machine. I didn't put any sugar, but if you'd like some sugar into this, you just add sugar syrup with your tea before you serve it. That is absolutely delicious. The strong tea complemented by that steamed milk is just perfect. Even without sugar, you know, the steaming process of the milk makes the milk a little bit sweeter, and so there you go. It is perfect without any sweetener at all. For my third drink, I'm going to make the American version of hot Thai milk tea. And what makes it American? It is the use of half and half. In Thailand, we do not use half and half. It's not easy to find. I don't know if we have it available, but I've never really looked for it. But I'm going to make my own version, and that is making half fresh milk and half whipping cream. So I'm going to first combine my half and half, because I'm going to use this time an 8-ounce cup here. Okay, so I would use 1 ounce of my fresh milk, which is 30 ml. And to this I'm going to add the same amount of whipping cream. So use heavy whipping cream or light whipping cream depending on your preference. So I'm going to add another 30 there. And this is the milk that I'm going to use with my American version of Thai milk tea. So I'm going to use 120 milliliters of brewed tea here, which is equivalent to what I would use if I were making iced Thai milk tea. The only difference is because this is going to be hot, you don't want it to be too strong, so I'm going to use only 1 scoop of my Thai tea. I have here 4 ounces or 120 ml, and now it's time to assemble our American version of hot Thai milk tea. So for this, I'm going to add sugar syrup as sweetener. This is an 8-ounce cup. I'm going to put 1.5, which is about 15 ml or 1 tablespoon of sugar syrup. I'm going to add my brewed Thai tea. Okay, and just make sure it's sweet enough. I'm going to stir, and then I'm going to add my half and half. I wonder how the American hot Thai milk tea will taste like. Wow, it's not too bad. I like it. It's very creamy. It's sweet because of the sugar syrup, and it's quite light. This is perfect. For the final version of my hot Thai milk tea, I'm going to make an Italian version, Thai milk tea con panna. I'm going to use the same 8-ounce cup here. I'm going to pull the same amount here, which is 4 ounces or 120 ml from 1 scoop of my Thai tea. So I am going to use sugar syrup again, 15 ml. I kind of like the sweetness of my American version there, so I'm using the same 15 ml there. And then add my Thai tea, very strong Thai tea there. And if you had to, I'd say stir, just to combine the sugar syrup with your Thai tea. And the final touch here is the whipped cream. My final drink looks absolutely gorgeous. Let's find out how it tastes like. I'm just going to stir it just so that I get to the bottom. Okay, and I'm going to drink through the cream. This would be quite popular in Italy and also in Vienna, where they like everything with whipped cream. Wow, I think I just put the right amount of cream here. Wow, that tastes really good. You drink through the cream, so the cream is not completely mixed with your tea, but it is a little bit sweet. The sweetness of that sugar syrup combined with the strong black tea or the Thai tea, and then you get that cream. It tastes absolutely heavenly. Okay, now 4 drinks here, 4 hot Thai milk tea drinks here using the espresso machine. What I would say is that part 1 I use a regular boiling method of preparing my tea versus the use of espresso machine, I can tell you that it took me so little time to make all these drinks with the espresso machine, whereas when I was making part one, it took a little bit longer. But in terms of taste, I would say they're about the same. The taste of the tea using the espresso machine is definitely stronger, so you get a more fragrant and also more flavorful tea. But it shouldn't stop you from making all these drinks if you don't have an espresso machine. Now, it is time for me to rank all these four. Okay, in terms of the way it looks, definitely the latte, because of the latte art and the way it was poured, the milk was steamed, it definitely looks good. But the preparation of the Bonbon version, which is the condensed milk and the tea, is very quick, very simple, and the taste is also exquisite, absolutely delicious. Now let me rank these four and find out which one is my favorite. So I'm sure all of you are waiting for that. In this case, I am rooting for this as my number one. It is absolutely satisfying. The taste of the tea and the sweetness of the sugar syrup just perfectly balances that whipped cream on top. And I would go for the traditional condensed milk with the tea here, which is my Thai milk tea bonbon. That's the second one. I would say they're equally good. I would probably put them number one for both. And then I would go with my latte, and finally with the American Thai milk tea. Not the least though. I mean, absolutely, if I am feeling like a light hot Thai milk tea, I will go for this one. So there you go, 4 delicious hot Thai milk tea recipes that you can use for your coffee shops and also to make them at home. Even if you don't have an espresso machine, if you look at my part one, check out the link above, you can make these delicious drinks. You can also make this using other brewing methods, mocha pot and French press. Equally delicious. If you have any questions about any of these recipes, do let me know in the comment below. Again, don't forget to click that subscribe button. Also check out my books, All Things Milk Tea and the Basic Barista. Details on how to order in the description box below. I'll see you again next time. Stay warm and stay safe. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.